Session 30 of Industrial Relations and Labour Legislation of 6th semester BBA of Mangalore University. In this session, we shall study about workers' participation in management, meaning and definition, and objectives of workers' participation in management. The word participation means sharing the decision-making power with the lower ranks of the organization in an appropriate manner. Participation has a unique motivational power and a great psychological value. It promotes harmony and peace between workers and management. When workers participate in organizational decisions, they are able to see the big picture clearly, that is, how their actions would contribute to overall growth of the company. Let us see the meaning and definition of workers' participation in management. The workers' participation in management crystallizes the concept of industrial democracy and indicates an attempt on the part of an employer to build his employees into a team which work towards the realization of a common objective. According to Davis, it is a mental and emotional involvement of a person in a group situation which encourages him to contribute to goals and share responsibilities in them. According to the International Institute for Labour Studies, workers' participation in management is defined as the participation resulting from practices which increase the scope for employees' share of influence in decision making at different tiers of organizational hierarchy with concomitant assumption of responsibility. C.B. Memoria defines workers' participation in management. It is a system of communication and consultation, either formal or informal, by which employees of an organization are kept informed about the affairs of the undertaking and through which they express their opinion and contribute to management decisions. Now let us see the objectives of workers' participation in management. First is high productivity. Cooperation between management and labor helps to increase production and profits of the industry. Through the participation, workers learn the problems of industry and they better understand their role. Participation improves employee motivation and job satisfaction, which in turn help to increase their efficiency. Higher productivity leads to lower cost per unit and greater profits which are beneficial to all. Second objective is mutual understanding. Generally, employer and employees doubt the integrity of each other due to ignorance of each other's problems. Participation brings the two parties closer and makes them aware of each other's problems. As a result, better understanding and mutual trust can be created between employer and workers. Third is industrial harmony. Workers' participation in management helps to reduce industrial disputes and improves workers' loyalty. Continuous dialogue between management and workers improves peace in industry. Next is industrial democracy. Participation of workers in management ushers in industrial democracy, which is necessary for political democracy. Need for outside intervention between employer and employees is eliminated and workers are freed from the exploitation. The next objective is less resistance to change. Workers often resist change due to fear and ignorance. When workers participate in the decision making, they come to understand that change is ultimately in their own interest. They become more able and ready to adopt themselves to the technological and other changes which are made to improve the competitive position of the company. Next objective is creativity and innovation. Participation encourages workers to think and take initiative. Their talent and ability can be capitalized. Highly competent employees can be spotted and given prominence. Participation is helpful in training and developing future executives. Workers' urge of self expression is satisfied. Next is to develop social education. This is for effective solidarity among the working community and for tapping latent human resources. An ideological point of view to develop self management in industry is also one of the objective. Then to build the most dynamic human resource. And finally, to build the nation through entrepreneurship and economic development. Reference